So welcome there again. Today we have a very nice 83-1 TDM gameplay. A complete carry, courtesy of TBMM. Now, I'm just going to go over my moves and choices probably in here. I was thinking about what to really talk about, but in reality there's very little to talk about, sadly, nowadays. Everything's very boring, so I'm just going to break down my own gameplay and ideas. Let's hope I do remember them, because this gameplay is about 1 month old now, maybe going into a 2-week old period at the minimum. So I just make a nice push, I jump and slide over this, making sure no one came through that door. Of course disengage that, didn't do enough damage, there's no chance of me taking them head on. Now I knew no one went to the side, so it must be mid or left. No one goes left, so mid was the best option, and right here, as you can see, I did find 3 dudes. A shot punch there was not needed, however it did win the gunfight and it wasn't a bad idea. Behind me, don't know what the hell he was doing. I picked up his gun because I don't use scavenger, so my sword ammo will run out, and this has a much better 5-shot kill with a lot more ammo. He was destroying my UAVs because it's actually TDM 150, so everyone's brought launchers in here, which is fine. I make sure I peek that because mostly people actually run through there. That was bad timing that I got caught on. There's another dude there. I'm going to re-engage from the side, given no idea where I am. This guy came out of nowhere. Me and him are garbage, but he died. I was very lucky that he was actually using a cap, very little ammo, missed all the shots and missed his punch. Got one more mag in a bit with my sword. I'm going to wrap around to their spawn side. I know it's going to be a spawn flip because look at my team. Question is it actually a spawn flip? And apparently it isn't. Wow, crazy. Very weird. I'm using my killer streak setup mainly because I was tired of getting destroyed by random people constantly using streaks on me that I earned on my team. So I needed to make sure I could cancel their streaks out of mine. That was the idea there. Not much really to go for nukes. Now the spawns have definitely flipped. I check the spawns, I'm running around through the side. It's a closer range engagement from my sword. If I push middle I can get screwed over from the window in many other directions. This guy I tried to slide in, my slide got cancelled sadly, so it was fine, but I caught him on the reload. Caught him lacking. And here you always want to do a strafe jump, will actually improve your chances of getting up into that window. On the side we see 3 people, one's dead, so 2 more. One jumped down, one's up top. One more actually spawned in. The guy jumped down. Apparently I didn't notice him. Or maybe he didn't jump down, maybe he fell off. Who knows? I thought I saw a guy jump down there, apparently not. We have a spawn flip again. Sadly this is what happens in TDM a lot. I'm again going through this side because no one's watching it, which means I don't want to go pushing into church and getting shot in the ass. But overall I decided to do it anyway because I was thinking there's still 10 million dudes here on my team, so we should be fine. The spawns are really weird because no one's actually pushing out or firing. Everyone's playing very passively, so I have no idea where they are, which is completely the opposite of what I want to do. So I'm just going to chill out, lock down this wine cellar sort of area, making sure they don't take this route. Now I did see the guy inside the window, so my guess would be they're spawning on the west side. I'm waiting mainly, I don't want to push out anywhere. Oh, there's a guy behind me, great. That's one big thing about shrouds, they're not just useful for blocking out where you are and giving you a suppressor effect and a ghost effect, they're also useful for giving you information on where people are. Because once they destroy your shroud, you know exactly where they destroyed it from. The spawn's flipped again for practically no reason. I'm going to lock this down. Take one dude there, I think he might have actually had a ghost, sadly. That guy definitely had ghost. I run back. That's one good thing about lightweight. It really does help out in a lot of cases. Head glitching the little wall here, which is fine. Now my back should be fine, but it isn't. If you look on the new map and back the video up 5 seconds, my team was all in the church, so I was expecting that side to be fine. Apparently they let a guy through somehow. I'm very curious of why, but I'm not surprised. These are not that great. I think most of them go negative in the end of the match. So I'm doing the same push out here, wrapping out to middle. This push is, in my opinion, the best push for my strategy and my playstyle on this map. Now the problem here is the spawn flipped twice in a row, which means I had to run back from where I came from. I took the mid route because it was the fastest route, and it was also the safest since my team was actually locking it down from church. So I didn't have to worry from there. If there was no team there, I would wrap around through wine cellar for sure. Now I'm taking a very pushy idea here, because I just know these guys are not that great. I know I could push and be fine. This was a very ballsy move. Most people will die here, but I know I have my strike 2 on the back, so I'm not too worried. All I have to do is ring around the rosy. I have stock 2 as well, which allows me to lay down while aiming, which is fine. Or drop shot. That guy's there. I need to take out the guy on top because my strike team will get the guy before. And I'm going to try and go for an ultra kill. In here I know the spawns are going to flip right after this. I made sure to completely wipe them out. You never really want to leave one guy like that in here, because then you can get shot in the back. It's very not nice. I pick up the rampart here, of course. My Sorg is practically useless. No one on my team is using Crash, sadly. So we let it go. Actually, apparently, I did not let my Sorg go. I picked up a GKS, which is a fine gun, and it's a very slow time kill, but it's I'd say not the worst if you have nice accuracy. I'm doing a mid push here. I know that that's where all of them are. I'm going for kills right now, mainly. So the mid push is going to be the most valuable for me. I'm going to keep on pushing into church, as that was very risky. I don't know how my teammate didn't actually see that guy, but I could pick him off for myself. Now, the spawns didn't flip because my teammate was still in spawn. I don't know why. I know he might be AFK or something. So we got a guy on the side and a guy in their spawn. I'm mainly waiting for the guy on the side because he can flank me. He decided not to. Very bad idea. Got shot in the back. One more guy in here. This should flip the spawn. So I'm just going to go through, check, and no, one guy. We picked up the cordite that I wanted. I wanted more ammo for this, and they spawn flipped again. Got that guy quickly. He had a grapple, so it was very easy to kill him. This is 100% going to be a spawn flip. Looking at the map, you can see my whole team on one side and their team on this side. We're going to just wait for this guy to jump over. We know exactly where he was. We saw him earlier. That guy's there. He was shooting my teammates, so we also saw where he was. We're going to jump straight through. It's a nice push. That's going to be disengaged. Mainly because many people don't expect you to come from this side, and they're going to be looking at the people in the middle. Like right now, they're all looking into the middle lane. You could just peek out, get a kill. Either stay here, re-engage again. You can break timing here as well. Kind of like this. And you could get nice kills from that side. If they push you, they're going to die as well, because of the head-to-head that you have. That was very bad reaction time from my end, but the guy, well, he was clueless, sadly. Streak-wise, I'm expecting to not use these until I get my nuke. As soon as I get my nuke, I'll probably use all of them. We have a nice guy in the middle. I don't know why he pushed that. It's a very weird idea. But, well, this whole lobby is garbage, pretty much. So, we have a dog here. I just heard my teammate get eaten, or didn't get eaten, the dog bit him. Didn't quite get him though. So I need to make sure I kill the dog. Never run away from the dog, even if you have lightweight, it'll catch up to you. Best chance you have is either climbing through windows, if it's very close. If it isn't very close, medium range, you just shoot it. It'll kill the log, you'll just have to reload after, and that's the only disadvantage you have. Right now we're making a push. We need to make sure we have positioning. I have the nuclear, so I'll probably call in my streaks here, right? Is that what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I did. Perfect. This will call in 2 streaks. Now we have a guy and another guy behind him. That guy had ghosts, so there's actually 2 dudes. I'm glad he pushed out alone. There's a guy on the side and you go for him. Always go for the guy inside, because if you go on the guy in the middle, there might be another guy. It's a much more popular rush route. So make sure you don't get flanked, and last kill is over. 83-1. Very beautiful gameplay. I think overall, I don't remember what the actual KD wise was, but I think it was actually not too many KDs. Assists. I'm pretty sure most of them were kills. So I wouldn't think it's below 75. My team, 0.18, 0.30, you know the standard, 1-1-1. All of them went negative KD wise, EKID wise, not so much. But damn, that was a very stupid game. I don't think anyone should be going 83-1 to win a TDM But that's just how it is, courtesy of TBMM. That's about it. You can actually see my score per minute here. I believe I flashed it in a second once the game is done. And that is about it. Is there any other stats? I don't think so. I got that one nuke. I think it was like a 40 kill streak. So nothing's too special, but my back isn't gonna break. My back remains unbreakable. That's about it. Enjoy the last few seconds over here. Farewell, goodbye, and have a nice day.